Hello, drama lovers. We're back for another episode of Here for the Drama. I'm Kate. Marie Antoinette is blowing my mind, so let's get to it. Marie Antoinette, episode 2, Rival Queens. All right, 4 months, and this marriage between Marie Antoinette and Louis XVI still not consummated. So Marie sort of turns to Madame du Barry for some advice and some guidance and help on the art of seduction. But in this episode, she also learns about the Countess's past as a lady of the night and isn't quite as charmed by Madame du Barry as she was before, and is actually pretty shocked by that, and that's her naivety showing again. She didn't know what that meant. Basically, she's still a foreigner in this royal court with very little friends. And at the same time, Madame du Barry sort of notices that the king has taken a liking to the Dauphine, Marie Antoinette. And of course, the Countess does not like this at all. There's sort of a power struggle there. So she starts scheming, plotting in order to get the would-be queen out of town. But we see a little bit of a change in Marie Antoinette this episode. She decides to sort of fight for her place at Versailles, and we see her sort of standing her ground. So we see her have some pretty big wins this episode. First one being there's starting to be a little bit of a connection with Louis, and so she officially gets to stay at Versailles. But bigger and better than that is the pug is back. Mops! Mops is back. We love the pug. Where are you, Megan? Let's talk about Mops. The highlight of the episode, the biggest win for Marie Antoinette, talked about Mops being sort of the symbol of power for Marie Antoinette. She's getting Mops back. Louis enabled that to happen.
Yeah.
So she's basically getting some power around there.
She's gonna snap her fingers a little bit.
Yeah.
I love it.
And that's what this whole episode shows. She's lashing out at Louis. She's standing her ground. She starts to sort of
She stands up to Madame du Barry for the first time,
which is bold for a 14-year-old.
Yeah. Episode 2 is she's got like she's trying on all the jewelry too, and the guy comes in and is like, "Oh no, you're spending a lot of money. He can't afford to go to war. Let's be real. He's too busy bedazzling the Countess."
I wonder what about her has charmed him so much, you know?
She knows things.
She knows things.
Oh, and then like everyone was so freely discussing her menstrual cycle. You can't get dressed by yourself.
No.
You can't do anything. You've got grown men dressed up as women,
I think
spying on you, that are put there by your mother's like ambassador.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got no privacy.
No, how mortifying, how haunting, how incredibly difficult that is for anybody, but then a 14-year-old. Okay, the King Louis XV is a certified creep, right? Like I said, I thought he was maybe a friend to her, but no, he's lecherous. He's peeping at her. It's disgusting.
It is. He has these moments where you're like, is he as bad as I think he is? And then you're like, oh no, he might actually be worse.
He is.
He is that bad.
Always
he is worse.
is. But he does, when she first arrived at Versailles, he kind of is like, oh, none of that, formality, all that pomp and circumstance.
He's getting rid of formality, that's for sure.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. How many hunting dogs are necessary? Oh my gosh. That was that was uncomfortable. I can't,
was really
was
hard
that
to
brave?
watch.
Was it brave? I didn't feel like it was that brave.
Why was she so
They were
thrilled by the hunting scene?
I did not like it. I did not appreciate it. It was not something I ever want to see again.
Although, did you see that camera shot from above though, where
it's with the bloody.
It was like
didn't
everything
love it.
is so sort of pastel and ethereal and beautiful, but then that scene is like gray and like burgundy blood, but it's shot from above, and it was haunting. So we do sort of see this slight connection. Over the hunting over animals between Louis and Marie Antoinette. And at the end, they're in that tower and they're laughing together.
Playing hide and seek-ish.
Like children do.
As children do.
But then she's sort of like, oh, are these your doves? And they connect over doves. That was kind of lovely, right?
Yeah, and then they're looking out over Versailles, and it's beautiful, and she tells him that he'll be a good king someday.
Yeah.
That was very sweet.
It was sweet.
She is trying. bless her heart, she is trying.
She's trying very, very hard, and he is not helping in the effort to produce an heir, but he's doing things in his own time, is what that kind of shows me. So I'm wondering what's to come. What timeline is this going to be on? What do you think? So join us next week for Here for the Drama. We're going to talk about episode 3, Pick a Princess, and we'd love to know what you think, so make sure you watch on PBS Passport or Sunday nights,
10 p.m.
10 p.m. We'll see you then.
Yeah. And we're here for the drama. Here.
Here,
There.
for the
Everywhere.
drama. Thanks.